everyone and happy holidays. I'm coming to you actually from a new place. Oh my goodness. New shooting location. This is actually my bedroom in my house. So, I don't know. Just thought it'd be a little change of scenery. I never film in here. I don't know why. Don't know why. But we're gonna do that now because I like the lighting in here and I like the way it's set up. But I'm finally coming to you with, word fail. I'm finally coming to you with a get ready with me tutorial on how I do my makeup every day. And I don't know what it is with this lighting, but I think it makes me look like I have worse skin than usual. Cause I don't. I used to have really, really bad acne and now I just have scarring, but still icky. But the sign is not helping. So let me know, good, bad. And this is a new camera too, so I'm still testing it out. So we shall see. But this is kind of what I do every day. It's my everyday natural tutorial, I guess you would say. I didn't put any on any red lipstick, although that is part of my everyday, usually. So I didn't put that on. I may have been the next one, maybe, probably. You know me. But oh my goodness, I have a few videos planned. I was actually going to do a perfume collection. I was going to do a Christmas winter discount haul because I've been collecting things for the last few months and it's just kind of been piling up and piling up. And one of my friends, Cassandra, she was actually going, you just need to haul this. It's been sitting in the corner of your room. Why don't you just do this? I was like, I know. But finally, I think I'm going to get to that today. So, without further ado, here is my makeup tutorial. To start, you don't want to have any makeup on your face. Now I'm using Touches Soul as my primer. I got it in my glossy box in October. It's sort of a dewy primer, but it dries to matte, so it works really well. And I always start with the left side of my face and work over. And I concentrate on my T-zone because that is where I end up being the oiliest. And make sure you always have clean hands when you're doing your makeup. Next, I'm using Makeup Forever's HD foundation, and I'm number 117. This foundation is really good if you want to stay out all day or all night. It's very long wearing. I use about 2 pumps for my entire face. A little bit goes a very long way with this foundation. And just dot it on everywhere that you have problem areas. For me, that's specifically in my cheeks and on my chin. I used to have very bad acne when I was a teenager, but it's gotten better as I've gotten older. But I still have some scarring left over that I like to cover during the day. And just blend out everything. I always have a problem too because of my dark hair that I get foundation in my hairline. My right side is usually where I have the most acne and scarring still. Bring it all down the chin. And I usually just dot a little bit more on my extra problem areas. And fix the hair. Next, I'm using Urban Decay's All Nighter Spray. It's a long-lasting makeup setting spray, which I really like if I'm going out during the night or I'm working all day. It usually lets it so I can have a full day out of my makeup. Just spray it on and let it dry. For my brows, I use a brow brush and Brow Zings by Benefits, and my color is dark. The brow brush is by Coastal Scents, and it is in the 20-piece brush set. It was very inexpensive, and they're very high quality brushes, so I was very pleased with that. I just take a little bit of the wax. I usually don't use the powder. And I just draw my arch a little bit higher than it normally is. The nice thing about wax eyebrow pencils is that they blend in very easily. And just draw on the arch. And I happen to be listening to music in the background. I've muted it for the video, but that's usually what I do when I put on my makeup. Make sure everything's dry. Next I'm using my bronzer. This one's called Bora Bora by Sephora. It's one of the lighter bronzers because I am so fair-skinned. Again, a little bit goes a long way. And I was always taught by a makeup artist, one of my good friends, that if you make a 3 kind of shape on your face, it brings in the contouring very nicely. So that's what I'm doing here. I leave everything generally unblended until the very last, because I blend everything out with my translucent powder. And a blush brush by Coastal Scents, and NARS Orgasm blush, which is one of my favorites. It's a very nice peachy blush, which looks good on a lot of skin tones. Tap out the excess, and just dot it on the apples of your cheeks. Blush is one of those things that you don't need to get too crazy with. Next I'm using my e.l.f. High Definition Powder. It's very important to me that I find a powder that is reasonably priced and works well, and for me this month it is e.l.f. And I'm using it, I start from the middle of my face and I blend out, and it just sets all of the colors together. Fighting with the powder box a little bit. If you use a circular motion, it kind of blends everything into a soft focus effect. And again, I pay most attention to my T-zone. And to conceal, I use Benefit's Play Sticks. And this one's called Spin the Bottle. The lightest shade they carry 4 shades, I believe. And fix the hair. And of course, prime your eyes. I'm using Urban Decay's Primer Potion. I believe they were the first to come out with a primer potion for eyes, which sparked the market for other primers. Make sure you blend it over the entire eye area. Next I'm using my Kat Von D Natural Palette. When I was buying it, I looked between the Kat Von D palette and the Urban Decay palette, and at the time the Naked 2 hadn't come out, but I really needed some natural brown, so I went with the Kat Von T, and I was very pleased that I did. And I just dot it in the center of my lid and blend all the way out. Next I'm using Amethyst by e.l.f. and I'm going to use this as my crease color. And I'm sorry for the sloppy application. I'd never really used a crease brush before. Normally I just use my fluffier eyeshadow brush. And here's my blending brush. And make sure you blend everything out. Next I'm using my Perversion liner by Urban Decay. It is the 24/7 liquid liner. It is my absolute favorite. I found it either last year or the year before, but I've bought it again and again and again. And I have a different method where I make the winged liner. I draw a triangle on the corner of my eye and fill it in. So it's a thinner line, but it's still a winged liner. And again on the opposite eye. The good thing about liquid liner is that you can cover up your mistakes. Next I'm using the YSL mascara. It's called Singular and it's number 3. It's a very deep plummy purple, which looks really nice on green and hazel eyes as well as brown. It's subtle, so you shouldn't be afraid of it. Here's my highlight pencil. It's by Rimmel. It's called Soft Coal. I use an eyeliner pencil because they tend to blend out easier. And also this one was very inexpensive from the drugstore. And that's my everyday look. That is my everyday makeup routine. The only thing you didn't see, and I just did this, so off camera, but I did curl my hair because it is having some problems today. I don't know what is up with that. But I curled my hair, and I did not put my lipstick on yet, but I might do that later. And I hope this helped you. Happy holidays, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Oh, before I forget, if you like the video, subscribe. I am available on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, although Facebook I still have to make a page, but Instagram is Midi Phoenix and my Twitter is Midi Echinacea. I will put the links down in the bottom tab. Make sure to check those out because I do update those a lot more than I do my YouTube videos, so watch out for me, okay? Happy holidays.